Today is the 15th of Av of 5784, Monday, Yom Sheni, Tu B'Av, 15th of Av of 5784. It's Monday, August 19th, 2024. And this has been a work that I've been involved with for a while, and it has a name. It's called Gematriona. Gematriona, simply said, is when gematriatic information, which means numerical values of words, and the information that comes from them, starts to align with clock time. And the documenting of that and using it to create greater information sets, greater information, and a computation system that will create a critical mass of true information to ultimately bring about the ultimate redemption. That's what Gematriona is in short. Now, this is a piece of Gematriona that became apparent to me today, that it's Tu B'Av. And there are several reasons why it's Tu B'Av, and one of them comes from an incident that happened in the book of Judges, chapter 19. Now, what's interesting is that today is August 19th, so we see that it's lining up. Now, you'll tell me, well, wait a minute, last year Tu B'Av was August 2nd, and the year before that it was August 11th or 12th or something like that. So why are you saying that it's lining up? That's only this year. Well, the answer is that I've seen that this year, specifically 2024, is when these alignments start to happen in greater frequency. And so it's significant that it lines up this year, and it's likely to keep lining up next year and the year after. Basically, this is to say that there are always alignments and things that match up from numbers and years, but this particular year, in my work, I saw it happening at a very, very increased level. And so I think it's significant that this particular year, August 19th, which is Tu B'Av, lines up with Shoftim 19, the story which I'm going to read. That's just an introduction to this chapter. But what's even more interesting, and I didn't notice until this year, is that in Genesis chapter 19, with the story of Lot, with the people of Sodom, and they wanted to assault the men who are really angels, and so that's very similar to Judges 19, and this just supports a theory that I had and been working on also within the Gematrionic studies, that the chapters and verse numbers of the Bible are divinely inspired, which means that it's the story of the wicked men of Benjamin basically assaulting this woman and killing her because of it, and then there's civil war, and they want to kill out Benjamin for not extraditing these five or whatever these criminals, and it's supposed to be in 19, and then that connects to Genesis 19, and today is August 19th, and with that I'll start Judges 19. Vayhi b'yamim ahem, and it was in those days, Umelech ein b'Yisrael v'hi ish Levi gar b'yarkasei har Ephraim v'yikach lo isha pilegesh v'beis lechem Yehuda. It was in those days, when there was no king in Israel, that there was a Levite man dwelling by the edge of the mountain of Ephraim, who took for himself a concubine from Bethlehem to Yehuda. Or it's Bethlehem Yehuda. Maybe it's Beis Lechem Yehuda in Yehuda, either one. I'm not sure, but it just says Beis Lechem Yehuda. Vatizna alav pilak sho v'telch mi'ito el beis aviha el beis Lechem Yehuda vatihi sham yamim arba'a chadashim. And his concubine turned away from him and went from him to her father's house, to Bethlehem of Judah. and she was there for a period of 4 months. Okay. Vayakam Isha vayelech acharei ledaber al liba lehashiva. And her husband arose and went after her to persuade her to return, and his servant was with him, and a team of donkeys. V'naro imo v'tzemen chamorim v'teviehu beis aviha v'yirehu avi hana'ara v'yismach likraso. And she brought him to her father's house, and when the father of the girl saw him, he rejoiced to meet him. Vayechazak bo chosno avi hana'ara v'yashev ito shloshes yamim v'yachlu v'yishtu v'yolinu sham. And his father-in-law, the girl's father, kept him, and he abode with him for 3 days, and they ate and drank and lodged there. Vayehi bayom haravi'i, and it was on the 4th day. Vayashkimu ba'boker v'yakamu leches v'yomer avi hana'ara el chosno sa'ad libcha pas lechem v'achar tilechu. And the girl's father said to his son-in-law, refresh yourself with a morsel of bread, and afterward you shall depart. Vayishvu vayochlu shneim yachdav vayishtu. Vayomer avi hana'ara el ha'ish ho el na velin vayitav libecha. And they sat down, and both of them ate together, and they drank. And the girl's father said to the man, accept now and lodge, and let your heart be content. Vayakam ha'ish leches vayivtzar bo chosno vayashav vayalen sham. And the man rose up to depart, but his father-in-law urged him, and he returned and lodged there. Vayashkem baboker bayom hachamishi, and he arose early in the morning of the 5th day to depart. Leches vayomer avi hana'ara sa'adna levavcha vehit mahu ad netos hayom vayochlu shnehem. And he arose early in the morning on the 5th day to depart, and the girl's father said, refresh yourselves now. And they tarried until the day declined, and they both ate. Vayakam ha'ish laleches hu upilag sho v'na'aro vayomer lo chosno avi hana'ara hinena rifa hayom arov linu la hine chanos hayom lin po vayitav levavecha v'hishkamtem machar ledarkechem v'ilachta le'ohalecha. And the man rose up to depart, he, his concubine, and his servant. And his father-in-law, the girl's father, said to him, behold, now the day has weakened to set. Lodge now, behold, it is the resting part of the day. Lodge here, and your heart will be content, and you will arise early for your way, and go to your dwelling place. V'lo avah ha'ish lalun, but the man did not want to lodge. Vayakam vayelech vayavo ad nochach Yevus. And he arose and he departed, and he came over against Jebus, which was Yerushalayim. This was Yerushalayim. V'imo tzemen chamorim chavushim upilaksho imo. And with him was a team of saddled donkeys, and his concubine was with him. Hem im Yevus v'hayom rad me'od v'yomer hana'ar el adonav. L'chana v'nasura el ha'ir hayevusi hazot v'nalin ba. They were near Yebus as the sun descended very much, and the servant said to his masters, come now, and let us turn aside to this city of the Jebusites and lodge in it. Vayomer elav adonav lo nasur el ir nachri, asher lo mi bnei Yisrael hena ve'avarnu ad giva. And his master said to him, we will not turn aside into this city of heathens, nor to any other cities that are not the children of Israel, but we will journey up to Gibeah. Avarnu ad giva. Okay. Vayomer le'na'aro. And he said to his servant, לך ונקרבה באחד המקומות ולנו בגבעה או ברמה. He said to him, come, let us approach to one of these places, and we will go, and we will lodge in Gibeah or in Ramah. ויעברו וילכו ותבוא להם השמש אצל הגבעה אשר לבנימין. And they passed on, went, and the sun set upon them near Gibeah, which belonged to Benjamin. ויסורו שם לבוא ללון בגבעה, ויבוא וישב ברחוב העיר, ואין איש מאסף אותם הביתה ללון. And they turned aside there to come and lodge in Gibeah, and he came and sat in the thoroughfare of the city, but no one brought them home to lodge. Okay. I think just for the sake of time, we'll just keep this at part 1.